The altitude problem. The thing that got you here is now the thing that's holding you back. I've coached over 1,000 leaders, and this is the pattern I see more than any other. Someone gets promoted, they're talented, they earned it, they were the one who always came through, who got things done, who understood details better than anyone else. So someone said, you should be running this. And now they're running it. And they're doing what always worked, getting into the details, making sure nothing falls through the cracks, first one in, last one out. And it's killing them. Their calendar's packed, their team waits for them to weigh in on everything, they're answering questions their team should be answering, and they say things like, I'm working harder than I've ever worked and somehow producing less. I call this the altitude problem. Think of it like steps on a ladder. Every time you go up a rung, you take everything from the previous rung with you, and you add more, and more, until one day you can barely move, not because the ladder got steeper, but because you're carrying everything from every previous level. The thing that made you excellent at your last job is now the thing that's preventing you from being excellent at this one. Every promotion's an expert to beginner transition, and I know that stings. You go from being the best at the old job to being a novice at the new one, and most people respond to that discomfort by retreating to what they know, which means going back down to the altitude they just got promoted out of. Here's the question I'd ask you if you were sitting across from me. What percentage of your time this week was spent on work that someone on your team should be doing? If the answer is more than 30%, you've got an altitude problem. And the fix isn't working harder. It's learning to let go of the work that isn't yours anymore. That's the altitude problem. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. I'm Eash. Learn more at doneash.com.